The man thought he had found a kitten with strange eyes, but the veterinarian shocked everyone with his answer. Some people do good things because they enjoy being thanked for it, while others seek some financial benefit in their kindness. However, true kindness cannot be measured by any material values. Truly kind people do good because they consider it their duty. This is exactly what the main character of our story did. The kind man refused to give up and took in a blind cat, even though people didn't believe in her. Several years ago, while Montes was vacationing in southern Italy, he discovered a tiny kitten desperately crying out for help. Looking closely, it dawned on him that his eyes were completely blind. I decided to take care of him during the holiday so that he would become stronger and be able to survive when I returned home, he said. The tiny kitten had coordination problems and could barely close his mouth. The infection caused her blindness, and the vet said the kitten was very weak and had an extremely low chance of survival. But despite everything, Montes was more than determined. Eating balanced meals every 4 hours, she and her brother began treating him for ear and eye infections, fever, and worms. They even taught the cat to navigate around the house based on the sounds of their footsteps and a few hand claps. After 15 difficult sleepless nights, the kitten felt much better, but it was time for Montes to leave. I included a pet in my flight reservation, and to make a long story short, she's now sleeping in my bed under the covers with her head resting comfortably on my pillow, he wrote. The man named her Skunky, and now she is far from a kitten. Another surprise on the road. Growing up, we all wanted to get ahead in life, also known as get some special treatment or money for sweets from our guardians. And we did some sneaky things to do so. Being the youngest cousin, I always got asked to be the one to go up to the parents and beg for toys or permission to play. The youngest child tactic always works like a charm. It seems these kittens had the same strategy in mind. One was wandering a deserted street when a man driving by noticed it and stopped. He never realized that the rescue of one kitten would result in a rescue of 12 more. Before we dive into the details of the story, I'd like to vehemently ask you to upvote the lovely kitten story. Leave your thoughts below in the comments as well as follow the author for more good news content. A man named Robert Brantley was on his way to a shooting range in Louisiana after a long day at work when he noticed something on the road. It looked to be a tiny black and white kitten, and Robert couldn't just drive past it. He parked his car and went to investigate. The little feline came up to the man excitedly. Robert picked up the kitten, examining it carefully, when he noticed movement in the grass next to the road. Without warning, the man was ambushed by a dozen kittens, rushing him like a bunch of velociraptors. Let me know if you know the reference. Oh no, there's a hole, oh my gosh, he can be heard saying excitedly in the Instagram video, while the cats continued to nudge and meow against his ankles. I can't take y'all. Oh my gosh, there's more. We got a kitten problem. Although he was unsure about taking in all of them, especially as he and his family have pets of their own, he didn't have the heart to leave them behind. Thus, Robert became a dad to 13 stray kittens. The tactical Honda was not prepared for this, he joked in another Instagram post. He recalled the moment to NPR, saying, I was not prepared for the kittens, I was just blown away. The 37-year-old said he was overcome with a wave of emotions, realizing someone had likely dumped the kittens on the side of the road at an age when they couldn't fend for themselves. Otherwise, they wouldn't have been so friendly or eager to meet a human. According to Nolo, it's illegal to abandon an animal in most states, whether it be dumping in the public place or leaving it anywhere without providing for its needs. Yet it is incredibly difficult to uphold this law, as there are often no witnesses to the crime. The second video he posted showing a lot of the kittens already exploring the back of his car, with others trying to look at all the trinkets up front. Robert explained the process of rescuing the kittens in the caption. I couldn't keep up with them, as I would throw one in and two would jump out. So I had to close the door with the window down and funnel them in. That would have been good footage, actually. However, despite all the difficulties, he managed to gather up the kittens, setting himself a mission to find each and every one of them a good loving home. But first, he was going to fatten them up. He realized that someone had likely dumped the kittens on the side of the road at an age when they couldn't fend for themselves. The video quickly caught the attention of kitten lovers, the original video garnering 924,000 views before being shared on multiple social media accounts. From Twitter to TikTok, the video has been seen and loved by millions, with one shared by Lauren Renee Allen alongside the caption, "Why don't things like this ever happen to me?" going viral with over 32 million views. Robert shared the original video on his Instagram page. It's soon being picked up and shared on social media pages, garnering millions of views.